Welcome to Soccer Gaming, and in this episode, I'm going to go over a few things you need to do before the new update. This is going to save you time, it's going to save you money, it's going to save you a lot of headache going into the new update. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. So there's a few things going into this update that you need to know. And we're going to start the first one with the stuff that you should sell as much of before the update comes out. So the biggest thing that you need to sell before the update comes out is your vials of Azoth that you have stored up. I know people that have thousands of vials of suspended Azoth. And the new update, if it holds true like it says it's going to, the traveling cost of Azoth is going to be super cheap, meaning right now you currently, let's travel somewhere out of, so from here to Reekwater would cost me 119 Azoth to travel there. So let's go to way up to Morningdale. It's going to cost me 139 to travel there. And what they did is they made it so that it didn't matter how far you travel, but based on how much you weigh and stuff like that is going to be kind of how expensive or whatever it is to go. So the more heavy you are, the more expensive it's going to be to travel. Now, according to the patch, if it holds true, they're going to change it so it costs you 20 maximum to travel somewhere. Meaning you're gonna barely use any Azoth for traveling. The only Azoth you're gonna use is, going home and stuff, resetting these. I don't know if these are changing to reset these. I would assume at either they will or at some point they will, but it's going to be hard to go through all that Azoth when you're playing OPR, which I'll tell you something in a little bit about the update and OPR, but you're getting so much Azoth and you're not using 100, 200, 300 Azoth to travel anymore. So sell your Azoth, sell your suspended Azoth. And to kind of show you, I had like 200 and something in a different video and I sold all of them, but I want to show you what the Azoth currently looks like and as far as price goes and stuff like that. So make sure you sell it, because the other night it was at 24 coins. It's currently at, well, I have some on for 1720. It's at 14.99 right now. So I would sell these ASAP as soon as you watch this video. Sell it. If the updates already came out, then sorry, you're not getting the lucky break, because these are going to go down to basically, I would assume, maybe 1 or 2 coins. So make sure you sell as many as you possibly can right now before the update comes out. So there's 2 other things that I want to tell you to go over before the update comes. The biggest thing is you need to be holding on to your crates, because these crates are going to start giving you a little extra in them in certain crates, because apparently they weren't giving it before. So they're going to give you a little extra. So I would just save all your crates that you possibly can. As you can see here, I've been storing up. I got a ton of crates, and these are any crates. You can, if you really need something, open them. However, I'm saving them just to make sure that I have enough crates when it comes to the next patch. I can have those crates to unlock and get the extra stuff inside. So the next thing that you're saving for is your Umbral Shards. If you know what Umbral Shards are, great. If you don't, go watch my video. I explain everything, explain how easy it is, and they're making it even easier. There's 2 big, I would say big updates on this coming out in the next patch. The biggest of them being that you can get more, or you can get Umbral Shards now playing OPR. And this isn't like just, hey, 10 Umbral Shards, 5 Umbral Shards. From what I've heard, from what I've seen, you're going to get about 100 or more Umbral Shards if you win a game of OPR. If you lose, you get like around half that or something like that. So you're getting a ton of Umbral Shards from OPR. I'm not sure if it's only like a 2-game thing, like you can do the Gypsum, you can only get the Gypsum in the first 2 games. I don't know if it's something like that, but you need to know that if you win, you get basically double the Umbral Shards. So you need to kind of start building up for that, building your gear up, kind of helping your team out, figuring out some OPR strategies. If you don't know how to play OPR, Again, I have another video on that. Make sure you go check it out. But you need to try to win these OPRs now because they're going to give you that little extra boost in the Umbral Shard category. And then the last thing is going to be, you're going to be getting more Umbral Shards in your Gypsum casts. So if you haven't watched my video on how Gypsum works, how Gypsum casts, how Gypsum orbs work, go check it out. But what you're going to do is you're going to take these Gypsum orbs, make them into casts, and then you're going to try to upgrade your gear score. Well, once you hit 600, so you see my gear score right here is 100 on my helmet. Then if I make another cast, you go up, but you can only go up till 600. Once you hit 600, then you basically capped out. You can't go up any higher without Umbral Shards. But if you open one of those casts, it will give you Umbral Shards. Currently, they give you like 3 to 5 or even like up to 18, 20. But apparently in the new update, they're going to be giving you a lot more when you open those casts. So make sure that you're getting the orbs every day. Make sure you're getting the casts that you need to be able to go when the new update launches or whatever. Say you have everything at 600. Say you have 10 casts of everything. Like say I got 600, but I have 10 extra casts. Save them. And then when the new update comes out, you can open them and make a ton more Umbral Shards. So do not open them right now. Wait until the update comes. So I hope this helped you guys out on a little bit of the update coming out and trying to save you some 1 coin by selling your Vial of Azos, because they're going to be super cheap in this next update, because they're going to drop, because you don't have to use Azoth really to travel places. The second thing is going to be the Umbral system. Make sure you're keeping all of your treasure chests, all your chests and everything. Keep them until the next update. And then you got the Umbral Shards being added to OPR, so make sure that you have your stuff ready for OPR. And then the very last thing is making sure that you're still getting your Gypsum orbs. You're turning them into casts. If you're at 600 on certain levels and you make casts for them, you will be getting more Umbral Shards later after the patch. So make sure you're holding on to those till after the patch is released. Then you can open those up and have tons of Umbral Shards. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also feel free to hit the red subscribe button. Everything that I told you about is commented down below, so make sure you check those videos out if you need to know any of the other things listed in this video. Till next time, Slacker out.